What's up, everyone? Easy22X here. We're on the third round of the Swiss for the group stage. I'm 1-1, and our next opponent is once again a Kyogre team. So the most important thing is when I'm fighting, especially knowing that my matchup is not the best, is actually getting as much information as I can and trying to actually go out of my way to get to 3 games because the differential matters. I don't expect to win, but if I can get Roller Coaster here, which is my fellow ATX player, by the way, in this group stage, then it's really good for us. Because my differential will be looking better. I think that he 2-0 some people. So, yeah. We did have someone drop. So, if I lose here, it's gonna get really spicy for me. Because then I have to win my next game. And then I have to hope that they, what was it? I have to hope that Roller Coaster beats everyone else. Like, I need Roller Coaster to go 100% undefeated here. But anyway, this was a tight matchup because I was like, do they go Kyogre, Thunders? What do they do? And this is the time where I felt comfortable just going Venusaur Comfy. I mean, Lapras Comfy. So my thing I'm the most scared is probably their Mushroom. I really hope they don't bring Mushroom. Which, funny enough, they actually didn't. So given that I already fought someone with a Kyogre, I knew, and given how I lost to not TRing, I knew that I had to TR. And I'm gonna have a small confession. We do go to game 3, but I do actually end the game early. And actually, it actually worked out that I ended that game early because you will guys see, but it actually worked out in my favor to have end up that game early. Anyway, so again, Roller Coaster. They have 2 options, right? They double into my Comfy and let me do Trick Room and I kill something. But I actually decide to go a little spicy and I actually Giga Drain their Kyogre just so the Water Sprout doesn't hurt as much. I actually sack my Comfy here. And it's actually really interesting that they will sack their Comfy. That I will sack my Comfy. I think it's a misplay on how I did by Giga Draining Kyogre. Although, because we do decent damage to Kyogre, but not enough. And they go for the Raw Hurricane in Rain, which, doesn't do that much. And then they Water Sprout me, which, Lapras doesn't do anything. Given how they play this game, what I should have done was Giga Drain my own Lapras and just Max Resonance. I almost wish I had Protect. Because I knew I could kill Tornadoes, right? It's actually one of those where no one usually puts Protect on Comfy. And I was like, this is actually one where they respect it. And Protect on Comfy will have been huge. But anyway, I'm okay with the fact that they did what they did. They go with Incineroar. Okay. And I bring Binu. So the one thing is that they don't have speed control right now. I don't have speed control right now. I should have gone for the Incineroar. Because there's a chance that they Protect or something. And I think one of the scariest things about Roller Coaster is that they actually did a very good job at reading me. For the most part. But they do withdraw it. And then they bring Cortana out. Which is fine with me, because that does mean that they're gonna actually go out of their way to Dynamax Cortana. Right? So they go for Parting Shot. Man, my Lapras is so slow. This is actually really sucky. I do know that a lot of Incinerators have started investing in speed, given the fact of just a lot of Among Us. Sorry, yeah, for the sleep. And yeah, this game from Roller Coaster, it was just beautiful. You know, he covered for everything. But I mean, the more damage I do to that Kyogre, the better. So here's where I didn't know if they actually were gonna swap or not. One more time. So they did swap, and it's just unfortunate. Well, actually, I think I don't get intimidated. Yeah. So because the way it works, I actually don't never know how the swapping works. But given that, I actually get a Groudon out for free, without the intimidate. But and I think they max their stream my Groudon. Yeah. And I believe that one of the very important calcs I had to do against them is whenever an Cortana kills Groudon. I think against them, it was whenever an Cortana can kill Groudon with Leaf Blade at plus something. I forgot. Anyway, I think it mattered in another game. But yeah, so I read that. But I think at this point, it's like, this is my last turn of Dynamax. And Roller Coaster just did an amazing job, you know, swapping stuff out for me. I don't know, because I brought the Sun out, so I couldn't max Geyser. And I don't know if Hail wouldn't have done that. I wanted the Terrain too. So given what I have, is I don't think they're going to hit my Lapras. And we're just going to Precipice Blades. I mean, Incineroar should try faking me out, but we'll see. They might not. But I expect Cortana to max Overgrowth. But I don't know if they expected the swap here. Okay, I did read that swap correctly. Yeah, I was very happy about that. Please don't miss. Please don't miss the Precipice Blades. Parting Shot, that's fine. I mean, it's just a -1. It's not a big deal. And I'm still Choice Bandit. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Lapras is a win game here. As long as I get... Oh my god. Okay. So, I'm not gonna lie. I needed that Precipice Blaze to hit. And this is actually not the only RNG that Roller Coaster gets again in my game. But that actually hurts me a lot. That actually hurts me a lot. The fact that... I don't even know why I swapped Lapras here. But it hurt me a lot. The fact that I didn't hit that Precipice Blades. Because I think they actually just go for... I should have stayed and Weather Ball Incineroar here. I don't know why I swapped Lapras. I should have known that they were going to swap to Incineroar to nerf my... So I should have Weather Ball, and then Lapras should have been on Groudon spot, I think. But I felt like they might have max overgrown my Groudon spot. Yeah. And I think that kills. Yep. So I didn't want to sack Lapras because I thought I needed Lapras more. But this is just unfortunate because I should have Weather Ball Incineroar here. 100%. And... Yeah, I should have Weather Ball Incineroar. But that's just GG's. I think we had some good reads. I feel very strongly about, like, that Precipice Blades was very important. Not to miss. And I miss. And I'm sad. I am very sad. Anyway, here at this point, I'm just trying to see what they're gonna do. But it's just game over. I don't have anything for that Cortana. And that Cortana can just KO me. That's why it's so, like... Cortana is probably the most annoying thing from his team. Yeah, honestly, it doesn't matter what they do. They have the speed advantage and everything. But given how this game went, I will have like there was no reason for Roller Coaster to never start the start they started, but there was also no reason for me to ever not start the start I started. Um, yeah, so Lapras does that to a Leaf Blade, but it is also +1 in my opinion. So yeah, what I should have done is actually I wish I could have kept that like weather control because Weather Ball will have killed Cortana 100% on Sun, but it didn't happen. But yeah, the funny thing is that Kyogre Tornadoes is his best start. It covers most things, and then my best start is gonna always be Lapras Comfy. Like Lapras Comfy with Groudon Vinu on the back is probably my best. I can't risk having Charizard in the back. And the reason why I can't risk having Charizard in the back is because, you know, if I lose weather control, Charizard becomes useless. Can't even Solar Beam. It almost made me want to bring Sableye to Sunny Day instead of Groudon. But now bringing your restricted is another like thing. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna do Lapras Comfy this round. Pretty sure I should just do Lapras Comfy. Pretty sure. Izzy, what are you doing? Venusaur Sableye is not bad. Did I really go Venusaur Sableye? Did I really? It's been so long, and I honestly was scared to fight Roller Coaster. Roller Coaster ended up taking the top seed on the group, and I mean their Kyogre team is actually a very standard Kyogre team. So apparently I decided not to do Lapras Comfy. I don't agree with this. How did I win this game? Spoilers, I win this game somehow. But okay. Alright. I don't know how, but we will take those. And like I said, Sableye is my only way of speed controlling. So they go for Tornadoes, Kyogre. Absolutely fine. We go Venusaur, Sableye. And I think the one thing I regret not doing... is whenever or not they were gonna disrespect my Venusaur lead. I was debating whether or not Roller Coaster will protect or not. And I think in any scenario, I should have just gone for it. I should have just always gone Vine Lash. So, I thought that they were gonna swap Kyogre off. And instead, they Dynamax Kyogre. Which I am so upset about, to be quite honest. I don't know what Roller Coaster was thinking when they Dynamaxed their Kyogre in front of my Venusaur. I'm a little offended. And I look like a fool when I do what I do. But yeah, I think Tornadoes either Tailwinds or Hurricanes. Which, either way, it's fine. I think it's a very, very big misplay for Roller Coaster to actually go out of the way and Dynamax Kyogre. Kyogre shines when it's not Dynamax. Given that they should have Cortana in the back. Cortana is so much more scary. But they go for Tailwind. And I get why they're going for Tailwind, right? It's like, well, what are you going to do to stop my Tailwind? I have Quash, but I don't need it. Anyway, we get our Sunny Day up. And now I look like a fool. Max Strike turns into Max Flare. And hits, well, actually, it doesn't look like a fool anymore because he does that. He goes for the Max Geyser in Sun. Sableye leaves with 22 HP. They don't even know we have an invisible sash there because we have so much of that. And then I Max Geyser by. I almost wish they had, like, Hellstorm. Almost. Anyway, here is here's the part where I have to keep them honest. Please tell me we did that. I could have max ooze, to be honest, but I didn't want to risk it. So we returned Sableye, thinking that they might do a max geyser now. Which I'm very offended that they risked that. I'm extremely offended that they didn't do it a second time, by the way. And then they got a Hurricane on my Venusaur. And make me confused. That's RNG number 2. Max Hellstorm into my Lapras. No, actually, onto my Venusaur. Venusaur is thick though, because now you know I'm AV. Thank the goodness. And now, you know, this is what I expected game 1. Please don't hit yourself. Okay, so it didn't hit itself. We bind lash in. That Kyogre is thick too. God damn it. I'm a little upset. I'm a little upset that they didn't go Max Geyser again. But this sucks. Oh wait, no. I think I know because no, I actually will have survived with 2 HP. So I found out weather roughly takes 10 of my HP. So I was at 22. Okay. So now I understand why they just double into that. Okay, I can respect that. So we just go for Tornadoes now. And we Free Strike Kyogre. Or actually we double into Tornadoes into... Okay. Well, Tornadoes dies here unless Kyogre kills me first. So they go for Rain Downs, which is huge because that means Lapras will KO Tornadoes. It does mean that Venusaur is gonna die. Because they know I'm AB, so I can't do anything, right? And they go for Max Hellstorm, which is absolutely fine. At least I get the Tornadoes, and they don't have speed control. So this is the most important part. Most of his mons are 100% faster than me. But I still have Sableye who can Quash. And I'm about to kill their Tornadoes, which is... I think this is the 4th turn of Tailwind. So... it works out for both of us. Venusaur's main job... holy shit. Thank God for hell. Venusaur's main job was always just to do Lash and chip on the Kyogre, right? They can't Water Sprout now. They have to Ice Beam or Origin Pulse. I got Sableye and I have Groudon in the back. And they had Cortana. I knew they had Cortana, god damn it. Let's see. I think I Ally Switch here instead of Quashing. I should full play. So I have to kill Kyogre here. Oh, I kill Cortana here. I don't agree with that play. Oh, they withdraw Cortana. For Incineroar. Okay. Well, at least we freeze dry. Did they protect Kyogre? Because that's the only reason I can think of that we won this. Okay. Ice Beam into my Sableye. How did I even kill this Incineroar? I did it. How did I win this game? Okay. I don't know how I won this game, guys. Oh, this is how I won the game. Okay. Thank goodness, Venusaur and your Bind Lash. Okay, so that Bind Lash was very, very important. Because I really forgot how I won this game. Them not... So one thing I could have done better is reading their swap. Which I still think it's a weird swap. If I read that swap, what I could have done was actually Quash Kyogre. And kill Kyogre and have Sableye here. Anyway, so they can only fake out one Pokemon. Cortana doesn't have the +1, so Cortana won't kill me. They go for Groudon, and I think that's very smart. Groudon should be their choice. So Lapras survives that actually. Without any boost, and they also like procted my weakness policy. Without the boost, I actually KO things now. So we go for the freeze dry. Oh, actually, we didn't KO the guy. But here's the thing, though. Regardless, though, it's 2 versus 2. Cortana has to choose some. So this is a very important play. Cortana had to choose who to hit. And they had to go for Groundon. They had to go for Groundon. And I had to go for Thunderbolt for Incineroar. But I knew Groundon was gonna survive. That's why I didn't double protect, because they could have read the protect too. And thankfully, Groundon is faster than Incineroar. So we don't miss the Precipitate. I don't think the crit matter in Incineroar. And we win. But here's the depressing thing. I rarely quit games early. But I did quit my third game with Roller Coaster. And there was a reason. And you guys are gonna watch why I did it. And when I get to my top cut game, you guys will understand that it actually was worth it to have semi like just tilt a little and leave this game 3. So I knew Lapras Comfy was my better choice here. Lapras Comfy was always the sauce. Because Vino Groundon was actually... Vino Groundon wasn't bad, but I don't think it was the sauce. But yeah, Lapras Comfy, I think it was a pretty safe choice, pretty good option. And then I think I might have Groundon Vino in the back this time. I think that's the strongest archetype of this team, because they have to respect the Comfy. I could easily just Giga Drain. In a best of 3, I can Giga Drain, Ally Switch, or Trick Room, and they have to respect all 3 options. Like I said, I think Comfy with Protect instead of Ally Switch might work better, especially given how people were playing against my Comfy. No, Easy. Go Lapras Comfy. What are you doing? But yeah, I do leave this game early because I didn't see a way to win. Could I have tried playing the entire thing? I could have. But at this point, I just didn't think it was worth it. And I was just gonna move on from it. But it looks like I decided to do Groundon Sableye. No, I went back to Groundon Venusaur. And I think I kind of agree with that. I think Venu was still pretty good, especially with the Weather Ball for Cortana endgame. But yeah, I do leave, and you guys gonna about to see why was not the best thing. It ended up working out, because now I'm comfortably telling I say I did top cut, and Roller Coaster was my first top cut match. So me actually not giving them more information about my team in game 3 was huge for me, because this matters. You guys are about to see that this was the gameplay. Okay? I Ally Switch, because they are gonna try to double. They're gonna double into Comfy. I calculate Kyogre cannot KO my Comfy with Water Sprout if they don't crit. If they crit, I die. So this is what happens. I get confused. Then I don't hit their damn tornadoes, and he crits my Comfy. I call GG's after that. How do you come back from that, Chad? How do you come back from this besides the gods won roller coaster to get this game? I was just sad. That crit matter, and this confusing prog matter too, because I couldn't let them have tornadoes up again. So because I didn't bring Sableye either. So what am I supposed to do? Just be sad? Because now they just tailwind. But yeah, I said GG's to him. I just couldn't. And like I said, not giving them more information was the best thing I could do. Because game 3, we come back for revenge. But yeah. Actually, wait. To add salt in the water, actually, I think Groundon misses the precipice plates. I think to add salt to the bowl. But yeah, guys. Thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this match. I think game one was probably my best game, and then game two, I still don't. Even after I narrating you, explaining most of my thoughts in my head, I'm still very impressed of how I won game two. I don't know if I kind of deserve winning game two. It was kind of like iffy. Oh yeah, we definitely missed the precipice plates. We missed the precipice plates on Incineroar. So I was just like, you just wasted 2 of my Dynamax turns. So yeah. Do I get procced again? I don't think so. Yeah, okay. I get the max run, but like that's 2 turns on my Dynamax just dead. And yeah, I was just big Sag. I needed that Incineroar dead because there was a high chance I could kill Incineroar with Precipice Blades, even at -1. So yeah, I just, was 2 behind. Not worth it. Lost my little comfy, and I just called GG's early. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Roll Costa, I shall see you in the finals. I apologize for the early GG's, but my heart was just not there, chat. Just not there. See ya until round 4 of this sweet round stage.